Hey guys, Alex here from MovieBuzzers.com bringing you my next video review. Today I'll be talking to you about I Love You, Phillip Morris, starring Jim Carrey, Ewan McGregor, and Leslie Mann. The movie is directed by Glenn Ficarra and John Requa, the guys that penned the movies Bad News Bears and Bad Santa. So, disclaimer before we begin. If you don't like gay movies, or don't like gays, and don't want to broaden your perspective, don't watch this movie. If the thought of two men kissing appalls you, makes you want to jump off a bridge, you probably shouldn't watch this movie. If you don't like it in the butt, that's okay. You can still watch this movie. I watched it, I found it to be very funny, and you don't have to be gay to enjoy it. There's one shockingly funny scene throughout the entire movie, and I actually found it to be pretty funny, even though it was slightly disturbing. So keep those things in mind when you're going to watch I Love You, Phillip Morris. Anyway, the movie is about a man named Jim Carrey, who plays Stephen Russell, who has an epiphany after getting into a car accident. He's happily married, and realizes he wants to live life to the fullest now. And so he comes out of the closet and leaves his wife, for obvious reasons.
I'm gay!
You're what?
To live the gay life. He realizes, though, that it's actually expensive to do so, and that's when he becomes a con man, when he once was a policeman.
I wanted to give everything money could buy.
Cash or charge?
Oh, wow.
So I had no choice. I became a con man.
Oh, I can't believe I slipped on cooking oil.
Your check.
From there, things unravel, and he eventually gets caught, and that's where he meets Phillip Morris, played by Ewan McGregor.
My name is Stephen Russell.
Nice to meet you, Stephen Russell. My name is Phillip Morris.
You are the sweetest, most gentle man I've ever known.
I'm gonna take care of everything.
In prison, they fall in love, and then eventually both of them get out of prison, and Jim Carrey continues with the con artist thing, and the movie then takes off from there. What I liked about this movie was the fact that the acting was great, and the chemistry between Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, although gay, was actually pretty good, surprisingly. Another good thing that I liked about the movie was the script. It was very witty, and the comedy I really could appreciate. The problem was that the direction wasn't that great. Thank God for the acting in the script, because I don't know how successful this movie would have been otherwise. The movie itself is based off a novel, and it's a true story. It's called I Love You, Phillip Morris, the true story of life, love, and prison. And if you throw that, which is what the script is based off of, with the acting and the terrific soundtrack, you have yourself a great indie comedy that a lot of people, I think, can appreciate if they can get over the gay hump. So yes, the movie is very gay. It is a con artist movie, so to speak, which I love. But it's also a romantic comedy. It's got its dramatic points, but it is very much a story about love between Phillip Morris and Steve Russell. One of the downsides, besides the direction, was the cinematography was alright, but it was really the accent of Jim Carrey. I don't know. I couldn't really get over it throughout the movie. It didn't feel authentic to me. It was supposed to be Southern, specifically Texas. And yes, what better place to be a con and a gay than in Texas? The whole movie doesn't take place in Texas. I think his accent might actually be like Virginia or something, but either way, it wasn't very Southern, didn't feel that great, but maybe other people can get over it. Overall, though, I thought the movie was a lot of fun. It was witty, it was comedic, had its dramatic points, and the acting was great. If you can get over the gay aspect, then definitely go check it out July 30th. This is a genuine, heartfelt comedy that I think a lot of people can appreciate, regardless of the sexuality of it. So, this is Alex from MovieBuzzers.com recommending I Love You, Phillip Morris. Take care and have a good night.